Hi guys, thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm going to show you in this video how to use the new Dreamstate kit from Young Nails. It comes with a little finish gel, its own mission control gel paint, and the chrome that we're going to be placing on the design to bring it to life. You can purchase this from your local distributor that sells Young Nails. Okay, we're also going to mix it up a little with some beautiful green Mylar and two of the glitter collections, Surf from the North Shore collection and Rockstar from the Los Angeles set. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate on my little stick here, and the first thing I'm going to apply is the Synergy Gel, a nice thin layer of base. This of course can be a tip already prepared and placed on the nail, dehydrated, primed, ready to go. But I didn't have a model today, so alas, I use a stick. Nice thin layer of base, so I'm just sweeping it through to make sure it's not pooled anywhere particular. And I'm going to pop that into my LED UV lamp for 60 seconds. So now that's cured. Okay, I'm going to start with my Mission Control white paint that comes in the Dreamstate kit. And this Mission Control paint is a hard gel. And I usually keep that little lid on, so when I do travel it doesn't sort of ooze out my lids. So I do keep a separate brush for these because they are so highly pigmented. I don't want it to stain the clear brush that I use for my structure work. So as you can see when I'm putting this gel on, how pigmented it is. One small dip certainly does cover a full nail. Just sweeping through, making sure it's nice and even. And again, I'm going to cure that off. Now these gels, each layer takes 60 seconds. Okay, I'm going to come in with my second coat now. Again, just nice and thin. One dip will cover the whole nail. Okay, so we're not going to cure this second coat. I'm going to leave it wet because I want my bits and pieces to stick in this gel. So the first one I'm going to use is Surf, one of my all-time favourite glitters, and I'm just going to sprinkle that on or feather it on with a light brush. I'm not actually allowing the brush to touch the gel, that would just make a bit of a mess. And the second glitter I'm going to use here is Rockstar. Just tapping that all over, giving it a lovely dimension. Okay, so I'm actually going to set those glitters into the gel by curing that second layer I've applied, again for 60 seconds. Okay, so using my Synergy Gel in Build, I'm now going to apply another thin layer of gel. And the purpose of this layer is so I can lay my chunkier Mylar pieces into my design. I always like to lay chunkier bits of confetti or embellishments into a wet layer of gel and cure them in the gel. That way when you do filling in your structure or overlaying your work with a bit of bulk, the pieces don't move around. So we won't cure that. We'll just get our little pieces of Mylar ready. And I use the beautiful green Mylar from Young Nails. Okay, so just with my sticky brush, I'm going to lay those pieces into the wet gel. And just put as many or as few on as that you prefer. I'm going to cover this now because I want it to look really opal-y when it's under the light. I love these designs with Mylar. Looks like there's a light in your nail. Okay, so let's cure that into my first layer of gel there. And I only need to flash cure it, so I'm just going to pop that on for 30 seconds. Okay, nice and done. So on goes my first layer of structure gel now. So this is a totally embedded design I've done here. This layer doesn't have to be too thick. This is your wetting layer. What I mean by that is the next pearl of gel that I pick up, this layer will allow it to just self-level beautifully over the whole entire nail. So I'm not going to cure that. I'm going to come in with enough to create my structure and upper arch. So now this one's applied a little bit differently. I'm just going to float my brush over the top of that nice bead of gel and just bring it all the way down over the top of that nail. So as you can see, it'll just self-level nicely into my work. Okay, so I'm just going to check my side view there, string across any gel that needs to fill in any dips, adjust my upper arch, and when I'm quite happy with that, back in the light it goes. 60 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to wipe the viscosity layer of that gel off. And we're going to go into our finish file with my 150 grit. Okay, so I'm going to give that design a slight buff. I always find when I'm working with a design where my hero is embedded inside the nail, buffing it will allow me to really showcase and make my design pop. Just removing any excess dust there that the buffers leave behind. And my next step is to come into my next step is to come in with my finish gel, which I found in the Dreamstate kit. So on goes a beautiful thin coat of finish gel. I love that moment that your design just pops. Okay, so finish gel goes into my lamp. This one goes on for a little longer. I allow it to cure for 2 minutes. Okay, so as finish gel does not have a sticky residue, we are totally ready to apply our pigment powder right on top. So this is the new Dreamstate powder by Young Nails. And with my little applicator brush supplied, just tap off the excess and scrub it straight on top of the nail. It's really going to make my design look more opal-y. And I'm flipping it over and just buffing off any excess powder with the clean side of my applicator. Now we need to seal that again with another coat of finish gel. And she's nearly finished. Back in the light for 2 minutes, please. Fabulous with All Good Nail Services. Rehydrate and condition the skin with some rose oil. And there you have it. Opal nails created with the Dreamstate kit from Young Nails. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching.